Hi, I'm Duane from the Press Enterprise, and we're at the lunch break today at the Riverside Convention Center, where the Board of Supervisors is holding their all-day-long hearing on the Liberty Quarry project. I'm here with my colleague Jeff Horseman. So, Jeff, what's kind of your take on it so far this morning?
Well, in terms of the testimony, it's very similar to what we heard during the first Planning Commission hearing in Temecula last year. But what really struck me was this time around you saw a lot more visible public support for the quarry. Granite held a rally outside and kind of had a few stump speeches to warm up the crowd. Then they all came in here wearing green shirts, and right before the hearing they were waving their green scarves and shouting jobs, jobs, to the point where the board chairman, John Tavoloni, had to kind of calm them down a little bit. So, definitely a lot more support, at least visible this time around.
Yeah, I noticed that as well. He's had to kind of reprimand people a number of occasions to kind of just wave their hats or their flags or their shirts rather than clapping to try to keep things, because we're in for a pretty long day today, right?
That's true. I mean, we got through Gary Johnson of Grant Construction, his presentation, and then we heard from elected officials. Temecula council members came out, obviously opposed to it, and again reiterated a lot what they said at the Planning Commission. Same with Pechanga as well. We did hear from a few handful of elected officials supporting the quarry, such as Menifee Mayor John Denver, and this afternoon should be hearing from more quote unquote regular folks wearing green to talk about why the quarry is needed.
Yeah, I noticed that, almost like a majority of the Temecula City Council was here to oppose it, but there were some council members from other communities that are supporting it. Like there was a council woman, Terry Henderson from La Quinta, coming out here to support it. Were those types of council members who were elected officials in support of the project, did they come out at the Planning Commission?
Not that I recall, to tell you the truth. And again, maybe that was kind of Granite's intent this time around, maybe to learn some lessons from the Planning Commission hearings and wanted to make a very bold statement to the board for this first hearing. So, it just goes to show kind of the regional divide you're starting to see with this issue, whereas, the closer you are to this project, maybe the more you tend to be against it, whereas, if you're in Riverside or the desert cities, maybe you see it as more of a good thing.
Well, they're going to be back at 1 o'clock to take more testimony here at the Riverside Convention Center. You can follow us on PE.com or follow updates from the meeting on Twitter at PE_breaking news. We'll be back later this evening with some more analysis for the rest of the day of the hearing. Thanks for watching.